Okay. Yeah, that's what I want there. Oh, why would it do that? Good morning, everyone. Just gone 8 a.m. Indochina time. And I'm just going to share this link on a few social media platforms if I give me a second. See if we can get a few people to join. Let everybody know we're here for live trading. That's good. Okay. And I think I need to go to YouTube myself and find myself so I can see the chat. Oh boy. Aurelio, good morning. Thank you for following, joining in. Looking at the gold chart right now. Just going to share the link on Telegram. And now I'm back to the chart. Did I sell seed phrases through the No, I don't sell seed phrases. No, that's not me. Definitely not me. Okay. Looks to be on. That's good. Okay. I get occasionally get someone that's clones my ID on Facebook and tries to impersonate me. But anyone selling seed phrases, you should know that's a scam. I don't even know what CD4K is. So we're looking at the 8 hour, 8 hour. We're looking at the 15-minute chart on gold and wondering what gold is going to be doing with the Asia Pacific market today. And it looks like it's breaking our downward our upward trend line. It's breaking this upward trend line. So it looks like we have bearish movement starting off the Asian session. But I really like to wait till the 8 o'clock candle closes. It's only been 5 minutes, and I'm on a 15 minute. Oh, I've lost my connection. Don't tell me that. Oh, I'm still good here. Am I still good? Okay, I'm back. Just momentarily lost it. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know what I'm going to do to fix this. Anyway, now it's pulling back. It did break the trend line there, but I really like to wait till that first candle closes. I don't want to try and anticipate the direction for the day. And it looks to be bearish, at least to start out the session. And so what I'm doing is just waiting for the price to tell me what it's going to be doing. Looks definitely to be bearish, but this my strategy is to wait till that first 15-minute candle closes because it can pull back. The candle hasn't finished. It can pull back and go the other direction. As if you're a trader, you've seen that do many, many times before. I've seen it do that. And you jump in on a trade in the beginning of the candle, and then it goes the opposite direction, and you end up with a loss. So it could be a case that this is actually going to go down, and we wouldn't be getting this first part of the trade, but that's the way it is sometimes. It's never good to try and anticipate the move or predict the move. No trade is a good trade. I haven't burned up any mental energy. I haven't taken a loss. I've protected my capital. And that the bigness of that candle tells me that this is very likely to continue down because it is such a big candle. Yeah, and you can definitely see that now. That's okay. That is just very much okay. And now we're 9 minutes into the opening of the Asian Pacific market, which is Singapore and Shanghai. Shanghai is a gold exchange, just like London. That's why I trade this time of the day for about 2 hours. And with this candle being so big, I would say that shortly hereafter, it looks like it's going to hit the pivot point, 41.56. It's almost there now. And we started that candle at 41.64. So if this goes on down and hits that, then I missed the trade. I missed. I didn't miss the trade because this is not my strategy. My strategy is to wait till the candle closes. But if the candle continues down, then it just means, okay, I did not take the trade. That's just the way it is sometimes. You cannot catch every pip. You cannot catch every trade. You have to trust your strategy. You have to be disciplined. The strategy that I use works very, very well. I have about 90% profitable trades and profit almost every day. And usually I can get a trade. Usually this is unusual for the first candle to start off so fast like this. Usually it's like, 15, 20 minutes, and then it starts to show the direction that it's going to go. But okay, every day is not the same. Yeah, I'm still live here on YouTube still. Nobody joined yet. At least I don't see anybody in here. I see Aurelio, and she only did one chat. Oh, there's Raj. Good morning. You're here. Okay, now. Yeah. I thought I was just going to be all alone today. All one of us. Yeah. Five. I don't see five. Where do you see that number? I'm on. I'm watching this from my own YouTube channel because I'm doing this live streaming software. So I had to log in and look at it on my own YouTube channel. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's the first time I've tried this with you guys. Oh, it shows on YouTube 5. Okay. I'm not seeing that. So far, so good. Thanks, Raj. See, it's 8:13. 2 more minutes for my candle. Yeah, oh, that was a big one. That's very unusual. It's pretty unusual to get that first candle to be such a big, clear move. And I didn't take it when it broke the trend line because, as you know, I keep saying I wait for the candle to close before I take any action. And if it had broke there at 41.61, now I'm at 41.57, so about $4 or $5, 40 or 50 pips that I didn't get, and I'm okay with that. Not a big deal. I would rather be disciplined and follow my strategy, and that is to wait for the candle to close. So when this closes, I'm going to adjust my trend lines and see what we get. You look back over here at the US market, the US session last night. Oh, craziness. Green, red, 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 green, red, green, red. I don't like to trade it. I don't trade in the US session. Just a couple of hours a day is enough for me, and then I'll come back in the afternoon and look at the London session, see if there might be a trade set up, and maybe take another trade, but I don't trade in the US session. So what do we got here? 8:14, and now that candle's finished. Let me see here. Adjust that there. Now, okay, so here's a little bit of another part of my strategy that I use, and of course, we need to wait for it to break that candle there, and I would already now it's too far away from my stop loss. Let me see if I can come in a little bit steeper there, and I can, yeah, come in a little bit steeper, and that one needs to go back one more. Okay, not too far away from the stop loss, that's okay. It's a little bit far, 41 about 41.68 is where I would put my stop loss, and we're at 41.56. Yeah, that's farther away on the stop loss than I would prefer. If this was to break and continue down, then my stop loss would be above the safety line, this first red line here at 41.68, and we're now at 41.56 roughly. You're talking about 120 pips. Not it's not miles away, but I would rather it was closer than that. And I think we what would kind of think we might see is some sideways movement now on this pivot point, 41.56. Maybe not. Looks like this sucker is just going to keep going down. Wow. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I needed to scroll down there a little bit, Raj. Thanks. 6 watching now. Started streaming 18 minutes ago. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Um, oh, good morning, Kaki. There you are. You go back. I just lost my chart there for a minute. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. Well, this is really going, eh? Okay, Aurelio, that's your second comment there about crypto and about wallets and D4K something project. This is not what this YouTube channel is about. So no more comments like that, all right? Another comment like that and I'm going to block you. Yeah, I think she's a scammer, spammer, whatever. In fact, how can I do that here? I'm not on my yeah, I am. Hide user report. Okay, she's gone. Some people just have nothing better to do than, you know, scams. Incredible. Well, this is just like going crazy. Oh man, wow. What is going on here? This is really unusual for the Asian market to open like this. I haven't taken a trade, guys. I've just like I don't chase candles. Okay, and I've been talking here, chatting, and it's just running away. That's okay. No trade is a good trade. I don't know if you guys are going to be shocked to hear me say that, but yeah, this is amazing, eh? Okay, and that's that first. Well, we'll just let that candle finish now. Wow, it's only 20 minutes, and it's gone from in 20 minutes gone from 41.64 to 41.51, 13, $14, 130, 140 pips in just 20 minutes. This is the thing about gold this year. It just makes such big moves. Previously, 2, 3 years ago, I traded gold for a long time, as you know, and it would just like 300 pips in a day, that was a big day for gold. But, anymore, it's not like that. It we you know, it can move, easily 500 pips in an hour, no problem, and it's obviously on a run like that now, it's on a tear. Did any of you guys take this trade? Let me know. Okay, back to the chat here. What's my preferred stop loss range? Well, I don't have it's just wow, look at that. Okay, Khaki, according to my strategy, once I take the trade, let's say if I had taken this short trade on the break of the green line there, the action line, my stop loss would be above the red line, which is the safety line. Now, if it's 200 pips away, I'm probably not gonna take the trade. But, 100 pips, 120 pips, that's okay. I was just saying, previously that it's a little bit further. I really like it, of course, if it would be less, if I can risk less on the trade, then obviously I'm happy camper. But the strategy is that once it breaks and I take the trade, then the stop loss goes above the safety line. And it has to be according to your own risk management. If it's very, very far away, then you don't take the trade. But as I generally will, on most trades, risk 0.5%. Okay, well, if it's gonna be a bigger stop loss, then and that means I'm risking 1%, I'm okay with that. But you should never risk more than 1 to 2% on a trade. So, guys, I was, when I got started here, I was kind of in 2 minds to maybe not even look at the chart because, as you know, it's US Thanksgiving holiday, and that means Wall Street is closed tonight. There'll be no Wall Street session, no US session. And I was thinking 2 things. Okay, well, Asia Pacific and London, they don't care about that. So it will be kinda normal. trading, which now we can see that's the case. But initially, the first 5 or 6 candles, the first couple of hours today was just like very sideways, very small candles. So I was kind of thinking, well, maybe Asia and London won't do anything today. But now that's turning out not to be the case. So what are my plans for, as you know, I'm American. What are my plans for Thanksgiving? Uh, this afternoon, I'll be going to one of our local malls called Msphere, and there's a place there called Gourmet Market, and they do a great Thanksgiving dinner, a typical U.S. Thanksgiving lunch and dinner. They have turkey, they have everything that they normally have with the American Thanksgiving. So I'll go and enjoy that this afternoon. Everybody still here? Looks like I'm still live, still connected. Amazing. Maybe this streaming software is going to work. I asked it, did anybody take this trade today? Nobody replied. And now we've got 8 people watching. If you're watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell so you'll be notified every time I go live. And I'm going live Monday to Friday during this time. This is the Asian Pacific market. It's 8 a.m. Indochina time. Now it's gone almost 8:30 in Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam. It's an hour later in Malaysia and Singapore. I do this time of the day because it's the Singapore opens and Shanghai opens at 8 a.m. Indochina time. And, Chinese love trading gold, and Shanghai is a gold exchange also. So you can get good moves. Like we're seeing here, this is a great move. I take the trade. It moves so fast. I don't like to chase the candles. I don't chase the candles. Been burned too many times with that. And I'm sure you guys can relate to that. And also, you can add me to Telegram. My Telegram is at RickRayFX. I'll just type that in the group. Why am I not even seeing anything on here now? I didn't see that, but I just posted. I'm going to refresh this screen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I had to refresh my screen. Look at all these chats. Oh, God. Yeah, I should be able to block them. I did block them. Shane, too, is another one. I haven't seen that one yet. Low volume today because of U.S. holiday, but China doesn't care. Yeah, good one. Clear. Thank you. Festive season is here. Yep. Yeah, festive season is here. Let me just reply to that. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many days till Christmas?
It's 28 days until then.
Okay, 28 days till Christmas. So that means we've got about another, well, it's 4 weeks. Okay, so that's about another 2 weeks I will keep doing live, maybe three. But the week before Christmas and the week after New Year's, that's a 2 week window where I don't do any trading. I don't look at charts. Everybody goes on holiday everywhere in the world. So there won't be any trading from my side. I could pop in and do a live once in a while, but, so for another good 2 weeks, I'll still be here every day, Monday to Friday. That's answer to the festive season question comment. Raj didn't take a trade, too scared? Okay. Holding resistance on future. Yeah, that 4,200 strong psychological number. Very strong psychological number, and 4,100. We've kind of been bouncing in that range, a little bit above, a little bit below, but kind of in that range for a while now. Those psychological numbers are a very strong support and resistance. Yeah, well, in hindsight, never mind. Forget about that. You didn't take the trade. No trade is a good trade. You didn't burn any mental energy. You didn't lose any capital. And now that trend line there is no good anymore. That's not a valid trend line. And this candle is closed. So I'm going to adjust this trend line here. And now we're looking at a fresh chart, fresh with my strategies. If it breaks below this green trend line, I could go short. If it breaks above the red trend line, then I would go long. But it looks like it's coming back up now to stay around this pivot point. So there was 30 minutes there of two big bearish candles, and it is what it is. Don't don't be hard on yourself, Raj. Uh, you didn't short it. Never mind. Tomorrow's another day. The market will be here next week, next month, next year. You don't have to trade every day all the time. I've got some people in my group that take 50, 60 trades in a day. They're addicted. You don't want to be in that situation. It's not good for your mind. It's not good for your mental health. Okay, Kaki, can you show us how you determine the bias for today? Oh, here we go. Gotta block this guy. Who's that? Yuba was something. I don't know. Report, spam, report, and hide the user on my channel. Okay, I think that guy should be gone now. You found a way. Oh, hello, Howard. You found a way to watch but can't access your charts. Friends who's already bought. Oh, man, come on. Another guy. Report. Some people just have nothing better to do, I guess. Yeah, don't chase candles, Raj. You know, just don't do it. No trade is a good trade, buddy, for sure. Yeah, it's coming back up. It looks like I think we'll hang around this pivot point. After you got such a big move, then it's got to settle down for a little bit. And what it was likely to do, it will go sideways for a bit, and then we'll come back to the moving average, the yellow line. That's the 8 EMA. I have it on all my charts. EMAs are dynamic moving average. So when it's moved a long way away from that, which it has, it'll go sideways until they kind of come back together again, get closer together, and then it might start to continue its downward move because that 8 EMA is now resistance. Okay, didn't answer Kaki's question yet about how do I determine bullish and bearish bias for the day. Well, I think I've talked about this a little bit. I look at the big picture, okay, the daily chart, the 4-hour chart, and both of those are showing me that we are bullish on gold. We're getting higher highs and higher lows. So the trend is bullish. The trend is up. The trend is my friend. So when I look at the chart, I'm looking at it through bullish eyes, so to speak, and looking to buy. When something shows me it's bullish on the higher time frame, I'm looking to buy. I really prefer not to go short. And this was probably from my subconscious today, not wanting to go short and really preventing me from jumping in and going short because that's going short when something is bullish is a counter trend trade. All right. The trend is up, but you go short, so you're going against the trend. And you never know how long the trend, you never know how long the pullback, the retracement, the counter trend, you never know how long that will last. Sometimes it's just a small candle and then it just keeps going bullish. But in today's case, it turned out to be, it could have been a good little trade for 30 minutes, but I didn't take it. And probably that was also in my subconscious that, my bias is bullish. I'm looking to take a buy trade. And so I was actually looking for, I don't try and predict or anticipate, but I was looking for the market to open in the upward direction to break that red trend line, and then I would go long. That would have been, just an ideal setup, analysis, everything confluent together, what is expected, continuation of the bullish trend. So I don't know if I answered your question or not, Kaki. Just going to refresh the screen again because I can't seem to see all the chats that are coming in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you guys see somebody talking about crypto nonsense, and wallets and uh, stuff like that, it's a scam. It's obvious. Go ahead. I didn't know you could report them also. Yeah, man. Go for it. Appreciate that. Okay. Could be bots. I get those. I was getting those on a regular basis also on my weekly analysis videos and had to keep doing that, but I haven't seen those for a while. Okay, you're welcome, Becky. Any other questions you guys have, don't feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. And I heard somebody talking the other day, that they're doing a prop firm. I think it was Howard. It's, trading on a prop firm. Prop firms have become very, very popular this year, especially, and there's new prop firms popping up all the time. And I'm just, oh, it's Raj, okay. I just caution you guys about, Top Step is a good one from what I've seen and read and researched. I've been with prop firms for over a year now, and I've done a lot of research on prop firms, and so know a fair bit about them. Top Step is a recognized one, reputable. Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about Top Step. I started with Oanda. Oanda is a broker that's been in the business for 26 years. They've got 10 global offices. They're all over the place. And their terms and conditions are better than most of what I have seen and looked at. Wow, look at this now. It just keeps going down. So where's our first support level? 41.38. Okay. Looks like it might head that direction. So it's going to turn out I'm not taking a trade in the Asian session. And it would have been a grand one. Hey, well, never mind. Yeah, the Oanda um, prop firm entity, okay, it's separate. The Oanda broker and the Oanda prop firm, they're separate entities, but it's the same company. They are restricted to about 12 different, countries in Asia Pacific. New Zealand might be one of those, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But, yeah, that's what I got started with. But I've tried a few others, and now I'm with one called the Trading Pit, and they're also the same company as a broker called Tickmill. Tickmill is, been around for a long time. They're very big in Europe. They're global. They're big in the Middle East, and they are well known in Asia in various parts. Yeah, the Trading Pit. And I've got now I have 2 accounts with Oanda Prop Firm, and I have 3 with the Trading Pit. So I'm running 5 prop firm accounts. And I really like the Trading Pit. I'm gonna not be using Oanda, and I'm moving towards the Trading Pit. Because I'm in their Discord group and they have like 18,000 members in there. You can chat in multiple languages. It's great, and they're very supportive. They're quick with support. Their replies. I've just found a good relationship with the guys in the Discord group, and their platform is good. I signed up for an account with them and paid with crypto, and it was active in like 2 or 3 minutes. They're just really, really good. And they're actually going to be starting a promotion tomorrow, 30% off on their platforms. And the one reason I like them is because they do uh, one phase. They have one phase and two phase programs. And so one phase, yeah, okay, your drawdown, minimum drawdown, daily drawdown, and maximum drawdown is a little bit less, but that's okay. I'm very confident with my risk management, so I don't have a problem with that. Not one day pass, one phase evaluation. Normally with prop firms, it has been that you have two phase evaluation. You pass one phase and then you go to the second phase and you pass that phase, then you get a funded account. That's been the way prop firms kind of started and have been for a long time. But now there's a lot more prop firms coming in. There's a lot more competition, and we're starting to see other prop FTMO came out uh, 10 days ago with a no phase. You just pay and you get a funded account. Yeah. Uh, but, it sounds exciting, but come on. You're gonna have people jumping in there, would buy a 100K account, and then they don't have good risk management, and they just blow it up. They're just throwing their money away. Prop firms are not easy to pass. It's very strict, um, risk management procedures you have to use. You have to follow very, very strict risk management. It's very easy to go beyond the maximum drawdown. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure, and then the guy signs up again for another one. And what I've seen with FTMO, their funded account, no evaluation. The funded account, it costs twice as much as the regular account. So they do a lot of profit from that. And I spoke with one prop firm insider, and I saw that this guy had got a $35,000 payout. $35,000 payout. And I talked to the guy, one of the insider, and I said, "Hey, what size account was this guy trading?" He said, "Oh, it's 500K." So trading a 500K account got a $35,000 payout. I said, "Man, what kind of strategies that guy got? This guy, man, he's got the holy grail." And then the insider told me, he said, "No, no, no. This guy failed 20 500K accounts before he passed the first one. Before he passed the last one and got $35,000. So he had paid about $50,000 for all of these 500K accounts, and then finally, after 20 tries, got a $35,000 payout. So he's still in the hole, still in a loss. Oh, man. Yeah, I have also one account that I run on a EA, a robot, and I sometimes do manual trading in that one. And copy trade, yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. I've got, these 3 accounts that I've got with, the Trading Pit, they run on copy trade. So I take 1 trade in 1 account, and it copies in all the other accounts, the same trade. And if it's a smaller account, the copy trade will adjust the lot size. So I'm actually trading in 4 accounts, just taking 1 trade. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So if I make $500 on 1 account, then it's not $500, it's $2,000 because it's 4 accounts. I don't have to look at 4 accounts, click buy, sell, click set the stop loss, set the take none of that. It's really cool. Technology is amazing that you can do that. So anyway, guys, tomorrow I will share my link for the Trading Pit, and I'll give you that discount code will come out for a 30% discount on all of their challenges. Anybody wants to join me in that, you're welcome. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm really happy with the Trading Pit. They have 1 phase and 2 phase. You can, just register and have a look. You don't have to sign up for any challenges if you don't want to, just to let you know that that's coming tomorrow. And then you can join the Discord group for free. Once if you have a look at that, there's the link there for the Discord group. Great, great support, great bunch of people in there. I mean, 18,000 members, 10 minutes to the hour. Now getting some smaller candles. So I haven't taken a trade today, but had a great time talking. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome. You know, I appreciate you've been following me in my weekly analysis, and now you're supporting me with the uh, live trading. And another great thing about this, at least for me, I don't know about for you, but trading can be very lonely occupation, so to speak, because you're just sitting here looking at charts. But what I'm finding already just this week from doing live, it's benefited me tremendously because I get to chat with people, get to chat with you guys. Okay, Howard, that's great. Yeah, I'll send you the link tomorrow, or if you want to add me to Telegram at Rick Ray FX, and we can chat in there. I'll send you the link for that, and then the Discord group and everything. Sure. Well, I'll go back and look at the chart here. Yeah, okay. Now we're getting a bounce off of the trend line. So what was that whole move there in the first hour? from 41.64 down to 41.48. 150 pips, 170 pips, something like that. Wow. Okay, never mind. So as I didn't take a trade in the Asian session, I will come back and look at the London session, which is 3 p.m. Indochina time, and see if anything is unfolding in the London. London session was a good move yesterday. Oh, I don't usually go live in the London session, but could look at that. I think I did yesterday. Yeah, I was trying out my software, the streaming software that I'm using. Oh, yeah, this is EV Mux. You can see that annoying logo there at the top, and I didn't because it's the free version. So since it looks like this is working out well, an actual live version for nearly an hour, the paid version today, because I know that at least Oh, Raj, OBS. I've tried OBS a few times over the last several years. It's just too much. It's just too much. Can't deal with OBS. I just gave up on it. Anything's better than OBS. I mean, if you're a techie guy, okay, yeah, but really, it was just beyond me. I can deal with a lot of stuff. I've been with computers for 30 years since the beginning of, laptops, but OBS was just more than I wanted to deal with. Streamlabs. Don't think I've heard of that one. So, no plans for this afternoon. I don't know what time I'll go for Thanksgiving lunch. So it just depends. I always carry my laptop with me. So if I'm somewhere in a coffee shop and doing the London session, then I will go ahead and go live. Yeah, I hear you. You're an IT guy, and OBS gave you a headache. That just reinforces my thoughts on OBS. Okay, guys, it's been a long session here. I'm going to go ahead and sign out for this morning. We had a good look at the charts. We didn't take a trade, and that's okay. The markets will be here tomorrow, and we will catch one then. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for your support and for being here. Message me on Telegram if you want at Rick Ray FX. I'll chat with you there. I'm always on Telegram, and I always reply pretty instantly, usually, when I get messages there. So wherever you are in the world, guys, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.